Story time, time for you and me. Once upon a time there lived an antelope who was always roaming in the forest. All the other animals were against him and chased him all the time. One day he decided it would be good for him to build a large house, one bigger than all the trees in the forest. When he had finished building it, he divided the house into many little rooms, so that when any other animal came by, he would be able to hide deep inside. During the day, the antelope used to go and look for food and water. He also liked visiting his friends and telling them about his house. But one day, when he left his house, he forgot to close the door. Some time later, when a butterfly was fluttering around the flowers, it found that the door was not closed, so it fluttered inside and flew to the darkest corner to rest. When the antelope came back and found that the door was wide open, he was too afraid to go inside. He asked in a loud voice, "Who is in the house of the antelope?" And the butterfly answered, "I am the one who flutters up and down." When the antelope heard this, he ran towards the forest to look for help. On the way he met Elephant. The elephant asked him, "What have you seen, Mr. Antelope? Why are you running so fast?" The antelope replied, "There is someone in my house and I am too afraid to go inside." "Let's go," said the elephant. "I will help you remove him." When they arrived at the antelope's house, the elephant asked in a loud voice, "Who is in the house of the antelope?" The butterfly again answered, "I am the one who flutters up. I am the one who flutters down." When the elephant heard that, he ran away fast too, back to the forest. So the antelope went quickly to look for other animals to help him. One by one they came to the house, but like the elephant, they were all too afraid to go inside and remove the butterfly. When the antelope was sitting by his door, thinking what to do, he remembered that there was one more animal he had not asked. This was his friend Chameleon. So he ran to find the chameleon in the forest. The chameleon asked him, "What have you seen, Mr. Antelope? Why are you running so fast?" The antelope replied, "There is someone in my house, and I am frightened to go inside." "Let's go," said the chameleon. "I will surely remove him." When they arrived at the antelope's house, the chameleon asked in a loud voice, "Who is in the house of the antelope?" The butterfly again answered, "I am the one who flutters up. I am the one who flutters down." When the chameleon heard these words, he started to walk in. All the other animals were gathered around the door, and they saw this, and they waited. They waited and watched to see what would happen. As the chameleon entered each room, he kept asking the same question, "Who is in the house of the antelope?" He came to the lounge. "Who is in the house of the antelope?" He came to the kitchen. "Who is in the house of the antelope?" Finally, he reached the dark corner where the butterfly was hiding in a cupboard. He quickly caught it and took it back outside to show the other animals. The butterfly was resting on his paw, on his little foot. When they saw how tiny it was, they all went back to the forest and couldn't believe that they had been afraid of such a beautiful tiny butterfly. From that day onwards, the antelope and the chameleon were very close friends, and the antelope was happy to be in his house again and to have Chameleon's help, and the butterfly flew into the garden and landed on a daisy flower and sipped the nectar. Story time, time for you and me. Goodbye, dear children.